Community group in Denver is keeping a late student's memory alive with a race coming up next month. It's called the March 4th 5K and 15K run hosted by Stand Firm Warrior Foundation. We have Michelle Love, who is the president and founder of the organization here, and Becca Sparks. She's a board member to share more about this event. Thanks for being here with us tonight.
Thank you.
Michelle, we want you to tell us more about B.J. Correll's story. Tell us about that.
BJ was 11 years old when he was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. It's ALL for short, and it's pretty much one of the most curable types of childhood leukemia. He fought for...
And this is him right here?
That's him. He was a football player. He loved basketball. He played basketball and outdoors. He fished all the time. But he relapsed on treatment seven visits and before he was supposed to be off of his chemo, and he passed away 23 months ago.
Wow, wow.
2 days after he turned 15.
2 days, wow. And I know he was a remarkable teenager.
Yes, he was.
Yes, and loved by all. And
loved by all.
Wow, wow. Well, tell us about the foundation. How did the foundation get started?
Well, 6 months after BJ left, we founded our Stand Firm Warrior Foundation. We wanted to find some kind of treatment that wouldn't be so toxic for the kids. BJ was on chemotherapy and pills and infusions and injections into his spinal fluid, and he actually had every chemo available to him, and none of it helped, and it just ravaged his body. So our foundation wants to fund some pediatric cancer research that's geared more toward finding maybe more immunotherapy or some alternative to chemo.
Yeah, that would be good. Now, if BJ could see what you guys are doing for him today, what would he say?
We think he does see what we are doing for him today. And he was such an uplifting, truly a warrior, which is how the name all came about. Through his, passing and everything, he was always so positive and uplifting to other kids going through it, and really, really just thanked God and thanked everyone around him. So I think he'd be so happy that we're able to help other people not go through that same fate.
Yeah, and that's important that you're giving back. And you're keeping his name and memory alive with giving back. How important is that? Is the purpose of the whole thing?
That's very important to me as a mom. I don't want him to be forgotten. That's if you talk to any mother who's lost their child, that's the one thing they don't want people to forget their child. He's pretty unforgettable.
Yes, and in everybody's hearts.
Yeah.
Well, what's being planned for the event? What's being planned? I know we're going to run, but what else is being planned?
That's the main event.
Yes, exactly.
There's tons of stuff. It's our second annual event, so we learned a few things last year.
Okay.
So we'll have a kids area with a bounce house and things like that, so they have things to do. You can walk it, you can run it, whatever you'd like to do. There's vendors that are going to be available.
These are pictures from last year?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
There is a 50-50 raffle.
Silent auction.
A silent auction. There'll be prizes given away for top runners. So all in all, a fun event.
And don't forget the pancake breakfast afterwards.
Afterwards.
Yes.
Oh, you can eat pancakes.
We added a pancake breakfast this year.
Now, did BJ like pancakes?
BJ loved pancakes. That was the one thing after he was discharged home on Kids Path, which is kids hospice. He wanted me to make my pancakes for him.
Wow.
So.
That's good.
She is a good cook.
Yeah, good. Well, so the date is on March the 3rd. And anybody who can participate, and if you want to raise money and you want to help the foundation, they can, do all of that.
Absolutely.
Okay, then, all right then. So, so this is what you want to do if you want to do this. Here's some information right on your screen. The March 4th 5K, 15K run is Saturday, March 3rd in Denver. The starting whistle will blow at 7:30. Registration is $35 for the 5K and $50 for the 15K. To sign up, just log on to WBTV.com and look in the web extra section or the homepage. Thanks so much for being here, and we wish you well and that you raise a lot of money so that you can give back to the community.
Thank you.
That's it for everybody. Thanks for watching WBTV News on Bounce. Of course, we'll be right back on WBTV News at 11 on WBTV. Have a good weekend and stay dry.